Hello everybody, this is Valhallagamingtv and this is the channel that plays everything so you don't have to. Today we're back again with Satisfactory and this is going to be episode 123. The last episode we were dealing with these hypertubes and we got the junction and stuff set up. We got ourselves plugged into this fuel factory, but now we're going to start getting these connected to more of the buildings. So I have a transport system. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. If you guys are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you guys have been here before, thank you for coming back. Let's get into it. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's test this out real quick. Like we tested it before, I just want to make sure everything is still working. We got that little pillar to stop us. We go this way. And it brings us right over here to the fuel depot. Perfect. Now we want to go back to the old transport hub building. Just go back through. Takes us back, and the pillar stops us. Okay, perfect. Now we need to start expanding this. So we have a blueprint. So let's say the next building we take this to, let's take it to the power building. We'll go there. So let's go to blueprints. We'll go to hypertubes, and then we want to go with the, not the entrance. We want to go with the junction, right? There we go. Okay, and we want to rotate this. Now, where we're going to put it, it just has to be in front of this because I can remove this entrance and then just connect the tubes. So maybe I'll just do it like a foundation away. Or maybe I'll put it right on there. I'm not sure yet. Probably right on there because I want to save room. So let's just connect it like this. Maybe put it back right here. Let's see what happens. Now we're going to get rid of this one, this, that, a bunch of them. So let's get rid of these tubes here. And then we just plug it in. And then the power goes straight across. Actually, we can do it with this one here. And boom, we're plugged in. And so this should work. This should just go straight from here into this loop. And then it should go out with a hypertube hole in the wall. Go to transport, grab the hole and plug it in. Now this one's going to come down and we're going to bring this straight over to the power building. Now the cool thing is that I have this kind of set up already. So all we need to do is grab this, pull it straight out this way. Maybe is noodle mode better? I think noodle mode's better. Okay. So we're gonna noodle it. And we're gonna go down like that. And then we want to bring it down here. What we did before was built the walls and pulled it straight down, which we'll probably just do that again. So zoop mode, bring it down. Hypertube. And I want to bring this into the middle. So maybe bring it to like right here. We're going to rotate it like that and bring it straight down. Now these supports are temporary. I can remove them. I think where I put this one was like right here. Let's see, where did it bend? Let's check. Okay, so I brought it, yeah, like right in the center almost. So grab that, hold this down. Place it here, and then we're going to go right to the bottom one. And there we go. We got ourselves a nice little connection right here. And now the cool thing about this is I can just grab the wall, go all the way up, remove it, and then from here, all these ugly supports, we don't really need them now. And the tubes will still stay connected, which is really cool. The support there can stay. But the ones down here that are just kind of floating, we don't need them now. Now the tube just goes right down where we need it. So that's pretty cool. Now let's test out the old blueprint that I made. So we want to pull this straight down this way. So we're going to go to blueprints. We're going to go to supports. And we want to go on the right support. I think this is what it is. Yeah. Okay. So we want to pull this down this way. And how far apart do I want to make it is the question. I think these hypertubes go quite far. So let's just put one on the end and we'll see what we can do with it. See if it even connects that far. If it does, it'd be pretty cool. Now, the problem I was having before was trying to line it up to the side here. But I think I can if I just hold down control like that, hit H, and then from here we can nudge it forward and to the left, and we're connected. Perfect. Okay, so it works. Now, I don't know if this can go this far. If it can, it's going to be awesome. The only way to find out is to test it. And that is a big no. So it'll go all the way to like right here. Okay, so I got to make another one right here. We'll just do it on this foundation. So blueprint, supports. Go with the right support, not the left one. Like that. Hold control. Get the angle right, press H. And it's done. Look at that. Perfect. Faster than building it by hand. Now it's the center one we're using for this. There it goes. Plug it in here. Just like that. Now we got to figure out where we're going to put the building over here. I might wrap this around this way and then like have it come over here. That might work out better. And then have like the entrance for the Hypertube building to be right on this side. So let's go back to the blueprints. Hypertube buildings. And this is the retrieval one. That's not working very well. So the junctions, I need to switch this. Like this one here. This needs to be under the buildings. Okay, let's see if I can switch that right now. Go back to the blueprints. Looks like we can edit on the bottom. Edit. And this Hypertube entrance junction, this should be under buildings. There we go. It's kind of confusing. Let's get out of that. Apply changes. Now we go back to blueprints. And there we go. Okay. Easy fix. Now we know that the entrance is where the screen is, and we know the exit is on this side. So we want the entrance near the door. And I usually like to do one foundation away. So let's hit H. Looks like it's close enough. And I think that's lined up where we want it. There we go. That looks good. Let's place it. And then it builds the whole building. There it goes. Okay. And now we got the power up here. Now we can just go like that. It's all powered up. Now on this side, we're going to get another blueprint. And we're going to go with the right one. Put it right over here, around the corner. I'm thinking I'll put another one just like right here on the edge so it can have a, maybe like kind of a 90-degree turn. So let's try to put it right here. Come on. H. Push it into it. There we go. Get rid of one of these because there's two in it now. And now it's the center one we're pulling it through. So let's try to do it that way. There we go. So if I wanted to use this one, yeah, it'll connect pretty good like that. And what about this one? Oh, there it goes. We can do noodle mode. Yeah. Okay. Nice. All right. Now we want to pull this down this way. And we want it to come out like right next to this. So since it's one back, we're going to probably want it right here. So blueprints again. Grab the right one. Try to get it lined up again. Go forward to the left. And that's good. Let's grab the Hypertube. Pull it this way. Now, we have a little bit of an issue here. You notice how this is in the center. Now, what about the ones over here? So that's kind of a problem. Now, we can't really keep it in the center because we got to have, like, it has to come out here, right? So what do we do? I'm guessing we're just going to go straight down, huh? That's probably the way to do it. Since these ones can keep going straight, we're going to want to just go down from here. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so let's grab a support. We want a wall support. We'll flip it like this. So that's where we want to connect it to. Now, can I like put one of these here? Maybe I can do a wall. So let's try doing a wall here. Don't really want to do it at an angle. I'm going to try something. It might be better to do like a foundation. So we'll do something like this. Foundation, a 4 meter. Now, can I place it right at the edge here? I can do it right here. Now put a wall next to it. Like right there. Get rid of this. And then we're going to do a wall hole. So let's go back to transport. Hypertube wall hole. And from here, you can just line it up with that. And it looks like this should work. So we just pull it from here straight down. And have it go at a weird angle. It might be better to have like a hole in the floor in front of it. This is going to be interesting. So we can put a wall here. Zoom mode. Let's go down with it. And this is all temporary. So we're going to do not a wall hole, but a wall support. And let's see what we can do with this. That might be too close. Noodle. Ah, okay. That's a lot better. All right, get rid of this. Get rid of the support. Okay, look at that. Now connect this. We got to get rid of this entrance. And then noodle mode right into it. Look at that. All connected. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we got to go back up here. And we got to get this all figured out. I got to set this junction up. So this is going to be to the power station. So we go right up here. Let's go to this. So we go to the controls. Let's see. This is going to be fuel depot door control. So we need to make a door control. So this will be Cyber City Power Station Door Control. Nice long name for it. And we'll just copy that. And then the Cyber City Power Station door control will go here. And now we need a loop control, which is going to be right here. We just copy. And we just change this. Loop control. Go to the circuit. And then we just change this one over here. Okay. So that should work. Let's go over here and set it up. Now I want to go to the power station. So we're going to shut the door for the fuel depot. Open up the loops because we want to go through this loop. And then we want to go to Cyber City Power Station. So we want to open the door for that and close the loop off so we don't go straight through it. Now if I go through, it should take me to that location. Let's see what happens. We get launched. We go flying. And look it, we're here. That's awesome. Okay. And I got to change this to the transport hub building. So transport hub building. There we go. Enter. Oh, I hit enter and it didn't do it. Weird. Okay. Now it does it. Man, that's awesome. Now let's see what happens when I go back. So it's like, okay, I want to return to the old transport building. Here we go. Ooh, it's going to slow down on this lift, isn't it? Not too much. But we're back. Look at that. That's awesome. Well, we're back. And now we can go to either of the buildings. So it's like, okay, I want to go to the fuel building. So we close the door for the cyber power station. And then we can open the loop. And now for here, we want to go to the fuel depot. So shut the loop there. Open the door for that. And here we go. And we're at the fuel depot. And I go back. And look, we're back home at the old transport station. Okay. That's awesome. All right, now we probably want to do one for the HQ, but I'll wait till we flip it around. So the next building on the right side, because we're going to go with a blueprint again. We're going to go with junction. Flip this around again. Like that. And line it up in the center. There we go. And now delete this. Let's keep removing them. Till we're just left with the tube. And we can remove the tube. And just plug it in. There we go. And give it power. Now from here, we're going to do that hole in the wall again. Hypertube hole in the wall. And plug it in. So this episode is just going to be me basically going through this and connecting all the buildings up. So the next building we got to work with is, this is the crude oil one that does the heavy oil residue. So what should I name it? Maybe crude oil refinery? Yeah, that might be a good name. Let's try that. So this is going to be the crude, not the curd, crude oil refinery. I think I did that right. And then we're going to do this as door control. We're going to copy this again. Change the circuit. All the door controls go here to priority group 2. And then loop control. Like that. And then we're going to change this one to priority group 1. There we go. So that's already done. Really easy, really quick. And now we're going to put the other building we want to have over here. Now the other thing I didn't think about is how are we going to like cross the path here? I guess we don't really need to because we'll just go straight down over here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, but that might be a thing we have to do at some point. But for now, I think we're good. So let's say we want to put the building. We'll go with the buildings, the entrance. This is the back of it, right? That's the front. That's the back. Okay. So we're going to want to put it one foundation away from the front of the door. Press H. Bring it forward. And now I'm just going to copy this. Control C. Go back across and hit Control V. I think since they're all going to be the same, I should probably change the blueprint at some point. Probably make it easier. And then this one, we need to grab power from it. And I think the power for this building is on the other side. It is. So we're just going to pull power through the wall here. So we got plenty of power through this, like up here and stuff. Is that connected? Sure is. So we can just go like this. We're going to want to pull it down. So let's go to the power. I don't want to have a bunch of them sticking out of the wall. So maybe I'll just put it like right over here. Seems to be near the building. And then we're going to switch this to the MK outlets like this. And pull it up to right here. And then plug it in. Just like that. Now let's go back outside. Plug it into the building. And now we just got to get it connected. So we're going to do the wall thing again, where we just go straight down with the wall until we get to the location we need to get to. So straight down like that. And then let's get the blueprint. We're going to go with the left one this time, not the right. And we can just line it up with the same spot. So flip it around. See if we can get it lined up with the control button. Press H. Go forward. And I think we're lined up. There we go. And so now we can grab the pipe. We can just pull it straight down. And from here, where were we bending it at? Probably like right here. There we go. Oh, look how far out that goes. Well, we don't want to do that. Okay. Let's make it look a little bit nicer. We'll just pull it straight out like this. That'll be fine. Connect it. That's a lot better. Nice and straight. And then we're going to pull it right over here. So we probably want to adjust it into this pipe, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to go back up. Wall support. We'll go down one wall, put it like right here. Is that lined up with it? Looks like it is. Rotate it here. Straight down to the bottom. That should be good. And connect it. And now we need another support for the wall. So go to transport. Wall support. There we go. And then plug it right over here. And do the noodle mode. We got to get rid of the entrance. I got to adjust that too. All right, noodle mode. There it goes. Okay, there we go. Now it should work. So let's test it out. So we should probably grab this billboard. Put it here. I don't know if I flipped it. I think I did. Nope, we're good. Okay. Let's hit Control C. There we go. Control V. And we're going to change this. And this is the crude oil refinery. There we go. Just like that. That's what this building is going to be called. And we're actually going to do the same thing over here. But this one's going to be the fuel depot. So let's copy and paste. Fuel depot. There we go. Okay, so let's go over here. And let's get ourselves a return trip back into the old transport building. What happened here? It's plugged in, isn't it? It is. I don't think it has power, though. Maybe the wire I just connected doesn't actually have power to it. Oh, okay. I think I switched this. Ah, that makes sense. I connected it to the wrong one. Okay, we want to connect it from this one here. We're going to go across and we're going to split this right here. Get rid of this connection and plug it in there. The reason why I have this power connector is for these when I was making the canisters. So if I ever wanted to make them again, I can turn them off and on because I don't need it now. But now we got power. So let's go back to the building. There it goes. Up we go. And we're here. Now let's test it out. Circuit breaker. Let's turn all the loops on. So if we turn all the loops on, we should just fly out that side. So let's go see what that does. And we're kind of gone. What happened there? Slowed us down. We made it through, but it did slow us down. Did we get too fast again? I think we just gotta walk through. I don't know if I did or not. Go nice and easy. Now it slowed down again. They seem to all be the same though. Interesting. Okay, so let's go back over here. Let's go. I want to go to the oil refinery. So there we go. It's like I'm going too fast now again. Thought I had that fixed. Okay, well, let's just remove one of them, I guess. Will that still work if we remove one from here? Let's let's try it from this side. See what happens. Well, oh, almost cut that off. Will it throw me through it still? All right, let's go. Seems to work, but it did slow me down there. Now I'm back. Let's go back up. It launches me real fast on this way, but why did it stop me there? So there's something going on here. We got ourselves a problem. This one seems to work fine. Is it this entrance? Because it goes through these just fine, but when it gets to this one, we got problems. Now, why is that? Huh. Maybe we have it too close. There is a solution to this too. Like, it's pretty simple. All I gotta do is this. Let's see what happens if I pull it back. So I think we can go like a foundation away. That's pretty far, actually. Let's see what happens when we do that. And we want that like this, and then plug it in. Let's see what happens when I do it this way. Oh, I went right through it, didn't I? I go back. Is there any problem? No, there's no problem at all. Okay. Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to make sure we're a foundation away here. So it's as simple as this. We just remove this one. And the same thing here. And then we put an entrance. We can plug this one in here. And then we grab the pipe, pull it right here. So I think having that foundation in between is actually pretty important. It allows it to have the room to, you know, throw the character out without getting too stuck. So let's go over here. Let's try going through the whole loop again. I want to get this problem fixed now before I make it even bigger. So straight through the loops. Oh, what happened there? This is weird. Maybe the problem is that I have these lined up with the power. See where the power station thing is? Or the connector? That might be the problem. I think I might have to put these back. Because I run into this, I think is what happens. Yeah, it really has you flying out like that. Like, it still works, but we definitely don't want to slow down. Okay, well, let's adjust it a little bit. Again, it's better to do it now and see if that's the problem than to wait till later. Okay, so this one, we need to grab the tube. Let's pull it out. Yeah, 2 should be fine. Flip it around. Now we need to do the entrances again. And then this one's going to be for the door control. And then this one is for the loop control. So as long as they're plugged in correctly, we shouldn't have a problem. And let's just try to copy this all the way down. Okay, I got them all connected. Let's see what happens now. I'm going to still run into the same problem. So if I go through it... Oh my god, did that launch me out? Holy crap. I think that was the issue. Alright, let's head back. And we'll try this again. Now I'm going to try it through each one of these exits and see what happens. I want to make sure that we don't have this issue. I want to go back through. That seems to be fine. Alright, now we want to turn off the loop. Go to the oil refinery. Fly through. Yeah, we're just flying through. Okay, slide through. Let's go. There it goes. Now let's try the other one. We're going to close that. Open up the loop. We're going to go to the power station. Oh, what happened? Now the question is, do I have this set up correctly? Why is this one yellow? Is it because I'm connecting to it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so now why did we have an issue? Do I still have the loop connected? That might have been the problem. I did. I didn't turn the loop off. Okay, that was my fault. All right, let's go. Oh my god, this thing's moving. Go back. Oh my god. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so let's go make sure we turn the loop off. That's why I got messed up. Fuel depot. Oh, it's smooth as butter now. Okay. We got some blueprints to tweak. That's awesome. All right, let's head over to the blueprint area and we got to go mess with these real quick. Okay, we're back over with the blueprints. Let's head over here. We're going to clear the blueprint designer, load a blueprint, Hypertubes. And actually, let's start with this. So X out of that, we loaded this up. Now, what we want here, there we go, that's done. And on the back, we don't need this entrance. Those were the 2 issues with this. I think this one's already solved and fixed. Now let's go to set directory again. It looks like it was already there, but I'll just make sure. That's right. Save. There we go. Now clear it. So we're empty. Now let's load the other one. So load blueprint, Hypertube, junction. This one we got to do a little bit more to it. So we're at a foundation here. We got the turn. Now the problem is it's still this. So we just got to get rid of this right here. Because we want our start at this point here. And we're going to connect to it. So, and we want the entrance to go the other way. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. Hypertube entrance. There we go. That goes just like that. Get rid of these 2. And what we can do with this is pop it out. Rotate it. Just like that. Put the entrances back. And now this one is going to be for the door control. And this one's going to be for the loop control. And then we got to plug this one in for power. And that's how it's going to start. That way it gives that room away from that power switch, and we don't have to worry about that. And now when we want it to go out this way, so if we want to go back, we still want to have that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's going to work. That should work. How is this going to connect, though? That's the other problem. All right, let me think about this real quick. Actually, we don't need the entrance here, because the entrance is going to be there. That's where it's going to come back through. And then this is just going to go and connect to that. So technically, we don't even need this either. We literally just, well, we're going to want that actually. So, actually, no. No, we don't. I'm trying to think about it. Because this is going to be the backside. So when we put it forward, it's going to connect to here. And so when we have another one there, the other one's going to go right in front, right at this point. So this is where it'll start. And we just plug it in. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. So let's go over here. Set directory again, junction. Get out of that. Save. Okay, hopefully we don't have an issue no more. Hopefully all this stuff is going to work the way we want it to. All right, let's head back up here and get back into the work. Okay, we're back into the old junction building. So we got ourselves connected to the power station. We got ourselves connected to the fuel depot, crude oil refinery. Now, we got some other buildings. We got the warehouse. I think that's going to be the next place we go. So we got to get ourselves connected to the warehouse. And since we're right up here, we're going to go to this corner and rotate. So let's grab the blueprint. And we're going to go with the junction. It's going to be to the right since the loop is going to continue around this way. Kind of looks weird now with it in the back like that, but that should be just fine. Put it right in the center here. Make sure it's lined up properly. Just like that. Okay. Now, how far forward did I do it? We hit this corner and we started it right here. So 1, 2 foundations. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So let's place that here. Now we just get rid of this and plug this in. There we go. And we got ourselves kind of a start of a loop. And now over here, we can basically grab this this beam, bring it up. I think these are, how tall are they? Like 3? No, they're 5. Okay. So bring it up 5. Let's paint it black. Go power. MK2 outlets. Like that. And like that. Plug them in. Power. Power. And let's grab the nice beam connector. There it goes. We got power. Now we're going to put some walls here. Just like that. And then we're going to do the hole in the wall again. So organization, nope, transport. Hypertube hole in the wall. And then look at that. We're lined up right with the train tracks. It's almost like it's working like it's supposed to. But we got a problem. We're going to be going over here. I'm thinking we're going to go under the tracks. I think that's how we'll do it. That's probably a good way to do it, actually. Just go down under the track. Now, the problem is do we have an under the track support? I might just have to make a custom one. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I can get rid of this wall. I didn't do that yet. We don't need this wall just hanging out here, making everything look bad. You also get rid of these supports because we don't need them. There we go. And now we got to do the wall like this, go down. There we go. And let's pull out the blueprint. And we're going to go with the support, and this is going to be on the right. And we'll start it like right here. Let's rotate it. There it goes. Let's go to the left. We're connected. Okay, now we just got to bring the pipe down. And we don't want to go straight down with it because then the tube gets all weird. So go with like noodle, and then we're going to go straight down, and we'll go in the center. Since this is going to go all the way over, let's put it to right. Let's see. Let's put it right there. And it looks like noodle mode still works. I like noodle mode. It seems to work out good. Now, what's the distance that we can do here? So this is... So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're looking at like 10 to 11 foundations we can go for the distance of the hypertube. So let's count it out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we'll put one here. Blueprint. Let's go with the right one again. We'll put it like right here so it's not right on the signal. Oh, almost had it. Go to the left, go back. That one's good. We're going to bring it all the way over here. I'm going to put one right at the edge. So let's remove this beam. Blueprint again. The right one. And we'll put it right here. Let's hit H. Go back. We're plugged in. Now, I think on these ones, I can actually remove this. This little bend here. It does make it look a little better. But since I want it to go underneath, I don't think I really need that. Now, to go under here, I'm thinking I can make a really simple blueprint actually. It'll be just like this, but the beam will just be on top. And then that way it'll like connect right here on the bottom where the beam's gonna go. I'm gonna go try that. Let's go to the blueprint and see if I can make one. Okay, we're back at the blueprint. Let's go here. We're gonna basically grab this, clear the blueprint designer. We're gonna make a brand new one. It's gonna be pretty simple. We're just gonna grab a wall. We're gonna go like this with it. We're gonna grab the transport, get the holes in the wall. Pretty sure I had them like... Oh, now I'm confused. How did I have it? Well, we gotta make sure it's like at least kind of like the other one. I'm thinking I did it like this. Now it's just like in the ground, but that should be okay because it's actually not gonna be in the ground when we place it. And then on top, we're gonna go with architecture. Do something like this. Beam connector, and remove. So it'll be kind of like that. And then we'll paint this red. So let's see what we can do with this. This is going to be a Hypertube. Let's see. Lower support. Let's try that. Set directory. We're going to go to Hypertubes. Supports. Add a blueprint. And then we can go back. Select icon. Hypertube. There we go, save. Now let's see if this works like I think it will. If it does, it's going to be great. Actually, we can probably just try it right here. No reason to go all the way down there if we can you know, still utilize it. Look at that. It'll be just like that. Then we just connect it. Yeah, that's what I wanted it to look like. Okay. And it connects good too. All right, let's go put it to use. Okay, so now we're over here. So we're gonna go underneath. We're gonna grab the blueprint and test out our new support, which is gonna go right here on the edge. And since it wants to be a problem, we can just hit H, pull it back towards me, and then place it like that. And then it's gonna go over here, and we're gonna do another one right at the edge here. Let's see. Now press H. And then pull it forward. Just like that. There we go. And then this is going to go straight over here to the building where I'm going to put a door. So let's put a door here. And then we'll go to blueprints again and let's get the building. So we wanted to go with the entrance. So flip it around. There we go. One foundation back. Let's press H, line it up. And now we also need to bring power over here, which we have power right here. And I know that I'm going to have it like that. So I'll just bring the wall that's already done this way. And we're going to do it too thick. And conveniently, that's where the power is already. So now we can just go grab this, pull it all the way over here, and plug it in. Okay, so that's ready to go. And now it has the transport hub building on it. Oh, that's what we forgot to do. I forgot to put that support on the back here. That's the one thing I forgot to do to the blueprint, but that's okay. And then I can just basically have it where the Hypertube's already built here. And then when we want to connect it, we're going to connect it like that. So let's grab the Hypertube. We know it's going to be in the bottom center one. So that'll be this one right here. Pull it straight across. And then we're going to plug it in. And I like to have it vertical like this because then it goes across the street. Makes it look pretty good. Okay, look at that. Lined up straight too. And now we're going to pull this one up here. Let's try noodle. Now if I wanted to do the top one, how would that look? Oh yeah, that lines up. Perfect. I'm thinking that I might just, for like aesthetics, I might just put like the pipes through all of these. We might do that later so I don't get confused, but I think in the future with anything that's not being used, I might just put those there to make it look cool. Here goes the tube. And I think we're plugged in. Okay, let's go up top. Let's get rid of this. Actually, we'll leave the wall for now because I still plan on having another tube that takes us over to the trains, which is going to be interesting because then I think I have to go through this warehouse. Or we might get even more interesting and just go follow this, go straight into the ground, go underneath all the way to the trains and then pop up. I think that would be kind of cool too. Well, we'll figure it out when we get there. For now, we're still working with this. So this is going to be Cyber City Warehouse. So that's what we got to do here. Cyber City Warehouse door control. Like that. Change the priority. Door control goes here. Whoops. And I guess I'm going back. All right, hold on. And then we need to copy that. Be really careful now. Don't get sucked in. Easy. Okay. And then here is going to be loop control. Just like I was doing with everything else. Pull this over here. Now let's see if I can get it to work. So we want to go to the warehouse. That means that we're going to turn the loop on, shut off the doors, and then so the whole loop's going. Now we want to turn this loop off because we don't want to go past that, and we want to go to the warehouse door. So let's go. Oh my God. I died. It killed me. Holy crap. I was going so fast. Oh, I think I know why. Because this wall here. Oh, we're going to have to rebuild this. It's actually going to be pretty simple. I just have to move these back. Oh my God. I got annihilated. Oh, and too bad we don't have a setup here. Okay, so we got a blueprint problem now. I'm gonna have to fix all those. Oh. Okay. Let's work on the blueprint real quick. You see, these are the little problems you start figuring out, you know, over time that you wish you knew in the beginning, but that's why you gotta test things. Okay, so load blueprint. Hypertube, entrance. Alright, we got some work to do. So wait for this to build. Open her up. Now, actually what I want to do too is extend this a little bit, which I think we got room to do it. So let's do this. So remove this entrance like this. Grab that. Now rotate it. And we can just pull it just like that. And then grab the entrance. Put it right here. Plug it in. Actually, what we want to do is pull this back too. I'm thinking I can make a blueprint of this. Oh, we'll do that in a second. That'd be nice too, because when I want to reconnect it over there, I can reuse the blueprint. So we're just going to go back here to this little notch right there. We're going to go up 3. And the same thing right here. 3. So get rid of this. That way we don't run into it. Same thing here. There we go. Technically, I don't need all this, actually. Hold on. We're going to get creative. I'm going to go with architecture, painted beam, and we're going to go right in the center. That way, I know that there's nothing in the way. So black, and then go back to the power. Outlet. Do it on all the sides. And then make sure they're all connected. There we go. And then back to architecture, beam connector. There we go. So this is going to go here, there, and there. And then I'll connect this one like that. And like that. And then this one is actually going to go... Where's the hole that I had? There it is. This is going to go up top. And then we'll connect it to the other side too. There we go. Now that should work. I shouldn't have to move this now. This gives the distance we need when we're going fast. And it should pull us right through. Oh, this side, I didn't do it yet. Okay, so we're going to pull this. Grab this one, not the power line. Hypertube. Flip it around. And now we need to do another entrance. And plug it in. Okay. Now put the window back. Paint it black. And hopefully we have a system that's going to work now. It gives us the distance we need. And I shouldn't just go slamming right into it at the speeds that I'm going to have this going. So, okay. Let's save this. And hopefully it's going to work. So save blueprint. Confirm. Oh, we want to set the directory. Hypertube entrance. Now save. Okay. Now we want to clear it. And now we're going to make another blueprint. So this one, we're just going to make it a really simple one. Painted beam. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so painted beam. We can just start it right here. We're going to go up. We'll go a 3-meter one. And then we're going to go with the power outlet and put it on each side. There we go. We'll go back to architecture and then beam connector. Paint it black. And we got ourselves a 3-meter power connector. So it's going to be 3M 4-point power connector. What a name. Okay, and now for this one, we're going to set the directory. We're going to go under power. And let's make another one. This is power lines. Actually, no, I think this is okay. Should we use it under power lines? I think so. All right, let's add it there. Let's get out of that. And then we want to have a different icon. Let's go with power. What was it? Oh, it's these. I'll use it with that. Select icon. And then color. We want it to be like a yellow. And I think that'll work. Okay. Save. Power yellow. There we go. Select color. Save blueprints. And now we're going to do one more. Let's clear this one. And then we're going to go grab the painted beam one more time. Lift it up. We're going to go up 5. So we'll make a 5-meter one as well. And this is going to be a 4-meter or a 4-point connector as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Get them all wired. Go back to the architecture. Beam connector. Paint it black. And that should be good to go. And this is going to be 5-meter 4-point power connector. Set directory, power, add blueprint, icon, color, load preset, power yellow. Boom. Okay, got ourselves some blueprints. Now we have the building set up. Now the problem is I'm actually gonna have to by hand fix the other buildings because they're probably gonna be an issue at some point. Actually no, I might not have to do that. All I need to do is remove the building that's here and then just place it back where it was with the new one. Ah, that's some big brain stuff right there. Okay, remove this one. And now blueprints, Hypertube entrance, the new and improved entrance. Press H. There we go. And that should connect it right there. I don't know if it's actually going to be connected because of how that works, but we're going to plug it in here and we're going to find out, aren't we? We might just be stuck in the building. So if I go slow, what happens? Oh, we're stuck in the pipe. Okay. Oh, I kind of expected that. Now we just go like this. There we go. Now let's head back. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. Takes us back. Okay. So now we just got to replace those buildings. Simple enough. Let's go over to this one. Okay, now this one looks like it's lined up. Place it. Remove. And literally just plug it back in. I'm going to do it with this one over here as well. And then I'll do it with the warehouse one, and then we'll test it. Okay, the building's all connected. Got them all fixed. Let's see what happens. Let's go this way. Should take us right back to the old transport hub. And working good. Okay, now we got to go back. Making sure it's set up right. This is going to take us through the loop, take us to the warehouse. So let's go through. Let's see what happens. Oh my God, I'm going so fast. Oh, it launched me into oblivion, but I'm not dead. So we're good. Okay, let's go fast. There we go. We're just flying. Ooh, there we go. Okay, that's a success. We're able to go back and forth, no issues. The pipe's working. And we got ourselves connected to a few places. Now, this episode has gone on long enough for now, so what we're going to do is end it here. And in the next episode, I'm going to connect this building, that building, that building, and then we're also going to connect it into the desert, which is going to be a big undertaking. And we're also going to connect it to the trains too. So yeah, that's going to be a project. This might be a couple episodes long to do all this, but it's going to help out a lot because I'll be able to travel everywhere I need to go when I need to build stuff, and it won't be such a problem. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Later. Hey, Valhalla Gaming TV community. Join me in a quick shout out of our community members that help support the channel. Check out our very first member of Odin's Ravens, Leyu02. Thank you for your support and see you all in the next video.